Hello guys, it's a bright morning here at our poultry farm. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob, a passionate farmer about poultry keeping. So if this is your first time on the channel, I kindly beg you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video. On this channel, we majorly talk about poultry farming in general, whether being ducks, geese, guinea fowl, anything about farming, you will find it on this channel. Like I've been telling you, on this poultry farm, we are doing local chicken, which means that we do not feed them 100% on the commercial feeds. We give them a little bit of the commercial feeds, and then we open them, they come out and look for the grass. Some organisms inside the soil will help them so much to supplement with our feeds that we normally give them. So, and then we thought of one thing, and that is plowing our area. So some 2 days back, we plowed it so that it can give them another source of feeds. As we all know, these birds, they are used to eating these kinds of things. So this is just what I wanted to show you. So guys, in today's video, we will be talking about the deep litter system of keeping birds. Many poultry farmers want to start poultry farms, especially layers, but they are really stuck on which system of keeping birds they should start with. Is it the deep litter system or the battery cage system? In today's video, I'll be telling you the advantages and then the disadvantages of the deep litter system, so that at the end you can make up your mind on which system you want to start with. For deep litter system, this is a way of raising birds on a cemented floor of a building. The reason for calling it a deep litter is because the wood shaving or the sawdust, I don't know what to use, but some people use the sawdust, the wood shaving, the coffee husks, the rice husk, anything which is litter. So the name came from these wood shavings that they use to actually make the birds comfortable. That's why they call it a deep litter system. Let's begin with the advantages of the deep litter system. The first advantage is that this system is less cost effective compared to the battery cage system. Starting from building the house and then other structures, they are really cheap. Two is that the litter materials such as the sawdust, the wood shavings, they are easily and then locally available, and sometimes at little or no cost at all. That's why very many people venture into the deep litter system, because of these things which are locally available at even a cheap price. On top of that, after a batch of bird, you can sell this litter as manure to farmers. In that way, it will increase your profit margin in your business. That's another advantage of using the deep litter system. One is that the litter is very cheap and easily available, and second is that such as the litter is very cheap, you will also sell it at a high price as manure to people. Look how double you will get the money. Three is that in the deep litter system, it is very easy for you to identify the sick birds. Why? Because all the birds will be moving up and down, and once you see a bird lying down, you will automatically know that this bird is maybe having some illness. In that way, that will also help you to isolate the bird and then start treating it. That way, the disease will not spread to other birds. The next thing that I like with the deep litter system is that you can do the brooding process in the same room where you will raise the birds, unlike in the battery cage system where you have to get a separate room for brooding your birds, and after they have reached a certain level, that's when you will now shift them to into the cages. But with the deep litter system, no need for that. The same room for brooding, the same room for raising the birds until you sell them. The next advantage is that in the deep litter system, it's like a one-time investment. Once you have constructed your house, there is no need to again be repairing the house all the time, just like in cages you will do it. Because in cages, the cages will break. You have to again repair them. But in a deep litter system, once you have now constructed a poultry structure just like mine over here, it will take you years to again repair it. The next merit of the deep litter system is that your birds will have enough time to do the exercise. For instance, let me say you are now doing broilers, but you keep them in cages. Remember, you are giving them feeds full of fats in order for them to grow very fast. Then on top of that, you will confine them in a small place whereby they have nowhere to move, nowhere even to run, nowhere to exercise themselves. But in the deep litter system, there will be enough space for a bird to roam, to run, to do the exercises, where it will help you with very many things. One, for instance, you will not have any bone disorders with your birds. Second is that the birds that you will be selling, they will be fit, they will be healthy, and also it will reduce this tendency of fats in the chicken if they move freely. Those were the advantages of the deep litter system. Let's now shift to the disadvantages of the deep litter system of keeping birds. But if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video, and also turn on your bell notification. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video. As we all know, anything on this earth, as much as it is very good, it also has the bad part of it. So the bad part of the deep litter system, there is high chances of disease outbreak on your farm unless you have a proper and tight biosecurity measures on your farm. But if not, then the chances of your birds getting ill, they are very, very high. In fact, I can give it a 90%. This is because there will be high contact of a bird to another, one bird to another, and then contact from a bird to a human being. As we all know, human beings, these are major disease carriers in the poultry business. And most of these diseases are carried by human beings. So with the deep litter system, it's very difficult, it's very hard to control such things. Number two is that it is not easy to have a proper documentation of your birds. If you're doing a large number, let me say you're having 100,000 birds, it is very difficult for you to calculate which hen is laying, which one is not laying, how much feed does this bird consume, how many eggs has this bird laid, how many birds do I have in my poultry farm. You won't have a proper documentation of your farm, but you will maybe assume that maybe I'm having this certain number of birds on my farm, because even if they steal the birds, you will not notice it. But in cages, there will be a certain number of birds that will enter into a cage. So the moment you see that there's a bird missing on a section, that's when you will know that one hen is not here. But in the deep litter system, you will not know anything like that. Theory is that egg breakages are very high in the deep litter system, since the eggs are laid on the ground and a hen or a cock can easily come and damage the egg, hence even reducing your income. The next disadvantage of this system is that it is very difficult to identify unproductive birds, especially in layers, because you will not know which hen laid which egg and at what time. You will never know all these kinds of things. The next disadvantage of the deep litter system is that there will be spillage of water in the litter. If the litter gets wet, it will lead to the development of coccidia in the litter. And what does this mean? Coccidia, this is a virus that transmits coccidiosis on your poultry farm. And if this happens, then that outbreak will be on your farm. The last disadvantages of using the deep litter system is that this system is very expensive when it comes to changing of litter. And it is worse when you are now doing broiler birds, because these birds, you will keep them for 2 months and then you need to get another batch of birds. And remember, after every batch, you need to be changing your litter. So this frequent changing of litter will at a point be very expensive and very hard. So guys, like I told you earlier, in my next video I'll be talking about the battery cage system, the advantages and then the disadvantages of the battery cage system. So if you don't want to miss this video, I kindly beg you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload a new video. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.